Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Trayify TV. We're going to do a good morning flow this morning, so I hope you're ready. I hope you got your water ready and your mat. When you are, can everyone hear me okay? Okay. Alright, so today we're going to be doing a Vinyasa style flow. And so get the juices flowing, should make us feel really good. So let's get onto the mat. And we're going to start today on our backs. So take your time getting there. Roll yourself on down. We'll come into corpse pose. So bring the heels to the corners of the mat. And then take the hands, rest the tops of the hands on the floor, arms by your side, and just let the whole body relax here. And then close your eyes and start to bring your attention to the breath. We're going to slow it down a little bit, so we're going to breathe slower than we usually do. Inhale through the nose, and exhale out the nose. Good, inhale. Just try to let go of the day you have ahead, the day you've had thus far, and then bring everything that you have in the present moment. Inhale, feel the belly rise, feel the air move towards the chest. And then exhale, let everything all out. We'll do a few more rounds of breath like this. Keep the eyes closed. You can also take this time to set an intention for your practice or for your day. You can use an affirmation. And if you're not into any of that, no problem. Just take this time to sink into the body. Take a few more breaths and then we'll go into our flow. Okay, as you exhale, start to take one leg up at the knee and then the other. And tuck both knees up towards the chest. And use your hands to pull the knees in, interlace the fingers. And then you can introduce some movement here, so you can rock from side to side, massaging out the lower back. You can take them around in circles. Change direction. Find what feels good. And we'll come into a happy baby posture now. So we'll flex the feet, and then we'll reach our hands for the inner corners of the feet. And pull the knees towards the ground. You can also rock from side to side here. Opening up the hips. Coming back to the breath. Last breath. And exhale, bring the feet back together. Keep the knees bent here, and then we're going to take our hand and push our knees over to the side. Let them drop to the ground, and then look over your left shoulder and bring the hands out and the arms out into a little cactus shape. Stay here and breathe. One more. Good. Exhale, bring it back around the center. We'll swap sides. Drop the knees to the left side. Grab onto them. And then look over the right shoulder. One more. And then exhale, bring the legs back up. Tuck the knees into the chest again. And then inhale to reach the nose to the knee. Stretching out the back. Exhale, stay here. Then exhale, you want to lower yourself back down to the ground. This time, take the hands and reach them underneath the knees. The backs of the legs. And then start to straighten the knees out a little bit and roll yourself up. And then take yourself back down. Roll up again. And then last one. And this time as you exhale, come back up and make yourself way into a boat pose. So I'll shift myself back a bit here. So you can hold on to the backs of your knees here. Feet are flexed, knees are bent. Pull the shoulders and chest open. Stay here. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can take the hands out, have the palms facing upwards. Stay lifted in the chest. Inhale. Make it a little bit harder. You can exhale and roll yourself back a little bit, lower down to the ground. Inhale. Fantastic. Exhale to come back up. Cross the legs together. Sit yourself upright. And now we'll have one foot in front of the other. So we'll take the left foot to the inner groin. And we'll take the right foot just in front of the left foot. And then we'll inhale to reach the hands up, down, round, and up. And then exhale, stay here. Keep the hands reached up, sprawl through the fingertips. Inhale. And then exhale, you can start to bring the hands into a fist. Stay here. And exhale, you can start to rotate the wrists. Bring them one way. And then the other way. Good. Inhale to release the hands, sprawl out fingers. And then this time, exhale, paint the wall in front of you. And then bring the hands to the mat. And feel free to bring this stretch a little bit further. You can come onto your forearms. But make sure to keep the ceiling bones rooted into the mat. So we're not lifting up and coming forward. We're staying right here. We're engaging. We're active. Breathe here. Relax the neck. start to introduce some movement so we can sway from side to side. We can use our hands to help us move. Good. Exhale, come back up. Make your way up. And then we're going to swap legs, so bring the left leg in front this time. Inhale, sweep the hands down, around, and up. Exhale, stay here, reach to the fingertips, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale, paint the hands back down to the mat. And then option to come forward on your forearms. Lovely. And then you can start to bring some movement, swaying from side to side. Good. Exhale, start to work your way back up. And then we'll come into a tabletop position. So all fours, our hands will be stacked under the shoulders and knees are under the hips. Straighten out the arms and then externally rotate the hands just a little bit, a few centimeters or so. And then we're going to inhale and drop the belly, arching the back. Look forward, open up in the chest. And then exhale, round through for cat pose. Nice and loose in the neck. Inhale to the lift, drop the belly. Exhale, round to the spine, tuck in the pelvis. Let the neck relax. Inhale, look up. Cow. Exhale for cat. One more round. Exhale. Inhale, come into neutral spine. And then we're going to tuck the toes and come to sit back on your ankles, on your heels. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Waking up the feet. One more. Good. Exhale, plant the hands back down to the ground. We're going to keep the toes tucked in, tucked under, and then we're going to inhale, and then we're going to we're going to lift the knees away from the mat, and then stay there, just slightly hovering. Exhale, release the knees back down. Inhale to lift the knees back up again. Exhale, release. Inhale, one more. And exhale, release down to the ground. Take the hands and walk them out forward a little bit until the arms are straight. Inhale here. And exhale, we're going to send the hips towards the sky. Melt the chest in towards our thighs. First downward dog of the day. And if it's your first downward dog, feel free to paddle out the feet. Take your time. One after the other, trying to reach the heels towards the mat. And then in time, you can work towards straightening out the legs, reaching the ankles or the heels at the mat. But if you are not there right now, like me, you can always bend the knees, take a nice bend in the knees, and then melt the chest further towards the tops of the thighs. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the gaze forward and then step the feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Keep a nice generous bend in the knees here. We'll forward fold. Inhale, we're going to reach the hands to the tops of the thighs and lengthen in the spine here, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale to lift up, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, soften and fold. This time, inhale to bring the hands, come all the way up into standing. And then down, around, and up. Reach the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the palms together and take them into the chest. Inhale, reach the hands down, around, and up again. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one, inhale, reach up, come up into your tippy toes for a more full body experience. And then exhale, bring the hands out to the side and paint the wall again. Swan dive, forward fold. Bring the hands to the mat. Bend the knees and then step the feet back, come into a high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift the weight forward if you want to. Options, come onto your knees. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to lift up, come into a baby cobra. Bring the shoulder blades together, opening the chest, engaging in the glutes. Exhale, bring it forward. This time, as you inhale, come up a little bit further. Straighten out the arms a little bit more. Full cobra. And exhale, lower down to the ground. And then this time we're going to take the hands out as far as the edge of the mat. And then we'll inhale to lift up again, same thing. Straighten out the arms. Exhale, come back down. Now take the hands underneath the shoulder blades. Shift your weight forward a little bit if you need to. Inhale to lift up, come into an upward facing dog. So that the tops of the feet are pressing into the ground and the thighs are lifted and hovering above the mat. And then exhale, send it straight into a downward facing dog. Really good. Paddling out the feet here. Good. Exhale, round through to high plank again. We're going to do another chaturanga. If you want to, knees to the ground, or you can come into a full chaturanga. Exhale, we're going to bend the elbows. Inhale to lift up, come into an upward dog. And then exhale, send the hips back into a child's pose. So bring the toes together, the knees go out, and then melt the forehead toward the ground. Now remember, we're reaching through the fingers, we're reaching through the arms. Take a few breaths here. Last one. Good. Exhale, bring the head up, shift your weight forward, bring the knees together, and then we're going to come back into a downward facing dog. So tuck the back of the toes, and then reach the hips towards the sky, paddle out the feet. See if you can straighten out the legs. Again, if you can't, no worries, we'll get there in time. Inhale. Good. Exhale, bring the gaze forward, and then we're going to, actually this time let's take the leg back. So we'll take the left leg back, send it up, straighten out the leg. Good. Exhale, we're going to bend the knee, and we're going to stack the left hip over the right hip. So we're going to square them off. So we're externally rotating the hip. Exhale, stay here. Inhale. And as you exhale, start to internally rotate, straighten out that back leg, and then reach it towards and meet the left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, send it down and back. Inhale. Exhale, reach the leg towards your nose or towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale, send it back. The last time we're going to reach it this time towards the opposite elbow. Exhale. Little twist in the body here. Good, inhale, exhale, send it back. Inhale. And as you exhale, send the knee and reach the foot to the top of the mat here. And then drop that lower back knee. Come into a no lunge. And then square off the hips. Make sure that the knee is right over that ankle. And then we're going to sweep the hands all the way up. Big inhale. And then as you get here, exhale, we're going to cactus arms. Open up to the chest. Inhale to sweep them up. Exhale, same thing again. Cactus arms opening up in the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach up. And then this time as you exhale, paint the wall in front of you. Bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and then send the left foot back to meet the right foot. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, round through a high plank. Last one. So see if you can come into a full chaturanga here. So we're engaged in the core. Bend the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Good. Inhale. Come into an upward facing dog. So the tops of the feet grounding into the mat. And then exhale. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Wonderful. Take one more breath. One last breath. Good. Exhale. Now inhale. Take the right leg and reach it back and up. And then exhale. Bend the knee. Externally rotate the hips so that we're stacked on top of each other. Good. Last breath. And exhale, internally rotate and bring out the knee. And then reach it towards the right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, lift it back and up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose or the chest. Inhale. Exhale, send back. Three-legged dog. Inhale. And then exhale, bring it to the opposite elbow, squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale, send it back. Inhale here. And then the exhale, bring the foot around, step it forward, drop the knee, square off the hips. Inhale, reach the hands up. Good, exhale, cactus arms, same thing again. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Good, exhale this time, paint the wall. Bring it down to frame the front foot. Tuck the back leg, lift the back leg, and then send the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog, last one. Good. Notice if the pose feels any different now. Take one more breath here. Good, and as you exhale, send the gaze forward and start to walk the hands back towards your feet. And then come into a nice forward fold. You can soften the knees here, come into a ragdoll position. So grab onto opposite elbows with your hands. And let the whole front body flop over the tops of your thighs. Let the head and the neck hang loose here. Big breath. Slowing down the heart rate. You can shake the head out a little bit. You can sway from side to side. Let the shoulders completely drop. Then we'll inhale, we'll start to slowly work our way, straighten out the legs, and then come upright, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reach the hands down, around and up. Exhale, bring the hands together to the heart. And close your eyes here. Turn back to that slow breath. Slow down the heart rate. And notice all the sensations in your body. Notice how you feel. Thank yourself for taking this time out in the morning to take care of your health. And then when you're ready, you can come out of the pose, you can open up your eyes. And that is us for today. Thank you again so much for joining me, guys, and I will see you next Saturday. We'll be doing another Vinyasa flow, but we'll be focusing a bit on opening up the legs and the hips, lower body flexibility. So, see you then, and thank you so much for joining me. Have a good week. Bye!